What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back with another video. This time a little bit of a yap session, and I think actually we'll save this video and we'll make this video like more about like MV LA, because we have a lot of my toys here. The Super Veloce 1000 series Oro. We're still trying to get the side fairing and exposed carbon. Beautiful BSC wheels. This is the new wheel. As you guys can see, a lot of kind of technically my bikes are here. We got the H2 right here. We got the X-Trenta right there, right behind Mikey, and we have Steve's V4R, which is also here, which is also a friend of the channel, still part of the same family, you know. But for this video, mainly we're doing the H2. Like I was saying, I've been complaining, well, like I said in the last video, I've been complaining a lot about the H2. I've also noticed, what is this, Mikey? Are you vlogging too, Mikey? Are you professional now? Look at this setup. Way more professional than my setup. Yeah, you guys stay tuned. Mikey's gonna start a new channel, right, Mikey?
Maybe.
Maybe. So yeah, it's been forever since I've had this minor fork seal leak. Mikey finally fixed it, you know. It's a process. You kind of gotta drop off the bike, leave it, you know, give it some time. It's you know, a time-consuming job, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to like you didn't have to take the forks out, did you?
Yeah, the forks went out. Yeah.
Oh, the forks completely went out and everything.
Yeah, the bike was lifted in the front tire, fender, and then forks out.
Okay, so it was an entire heart attack essentially. Good thing I wasn't here to witness that. You know, I trust you, and you know, you took care of her, right, Mikey?
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, the bike has to be suspended, forks were lifted, all that stuff. Yeah, but now she should be dry over here. There's no more fork seal leak, so we're good. And also we did the clutch, correct? Because that's the main thing. That's the stuff that needed to be replaced. Yeah, so what did we do with the clutch? Because initially at around like 8,000, 9,000 miles, what we did is the clutch was slipping. This bike makes a lot of power. We already have the upgraded springs, by the way, so it's not really necessarily, you know, something that we can do. It's just the bike makes a lot of power, and over time the clutch is going to start splitting, wear out. So what we did is we tried to put an H2R clutch in it, correct?
Yes, but that doesn't work. It's completely different. So we put a Barnett clutch, which is carbon clutch. And yeah, it worked for a while, and then the bike was still sleeping, right?
Yeah,
a little bit. So I took it apart, and the clutch wasn't that bad, but then I found this issue here that
oh, these are my old stuff?
Yeah, I found this issue here that this lip shouldn't be there. This should be completely flat.
Oh, so, I see.
So even with a brand new clutch, the bike would have probably slipped again in a few miles. Okay. But then, so we replaced this part and the other side. So
okay,
should be good now.
So the issue was essentially these, not even the plates that we put on.
Yeah, not even the plates, but then we did the plates anyway, just for.
So it has a new, fresh clutch. So this clutch, at this point, should be good for at least about another 10,000 miles or so, hopefully, right?
Yeah.
Depends on how I use it, of course, but hopefully, you know. But yeah, again, shout out to Mikey and MV Agusta LA. Like I was saying in the last video, it is an MV Agusta dealership, but they work on all type of fun bikes, exotic bikes, you know, non-exotic bikes, just any bikes. You know, Mike is here. You guys have known throughout, I don't know how many years I've been working together at this point.
Probably 4 years.
Yeah, about 4 years, man. So Mikey's been an OG, and he's been the only person I've trusted ever since. So, you know, I'm glad we're finally sorting out the OG baby. For a lot of you guys that don't know, this is literally the first bike in the collection, believe it or not. And then we got the R1M, and then the V4S, rest in peace, and then we got the V4R. So that's the original trio. But the first one, she deserves all this care. She's been neglected, and now she's gonna come to Vegas soon. And then she's gonna be ready to rock and roll. New, like I said, Masters. We got the RCSs, Corsa Cortas. Mainly because we want to get the RRs, but we'll save those for the H2R. I feel like it's a little more fitting, you know what I mean, to get the RR Masters for the H2R. But like I was saying, Mainly, this clutch shouldn't slip anymore. You know, she's gonna be all good. But technically, it's still an H2 clutch, right? Not the H2R clutch.
H2.
Which is funny because he said the HR clutch is completely different, right?
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
See? A lot of people don't know these things. We even didn't know. But the H2R has a lot of differences. That bike is a different type of beast. This is already crazy and I love this bike, but that H2R is an animal. I'll probably swing her by like sometime soon because I want to bring it from OC to LA too because I want to ship that bike over. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
Seen that bike in a while, so.
I know. And you haven't seen all the new carbon on it. That bike is like, you know, very different. A lot of more carbon from Corsa Carbon. Sadly, Corsa Carbon is no longer with us, but at least it has a lot of parts on a lot of my bikes. The Extrenta has some Corsa Carbon on it. Oh yeah, did you even see the Corsa Carbon on the Extrenta?
I saw it.
Yeah. So we did like the windshield, the half and half, but look at the frame cover mainly. The frame cover was like the big one.
Yeah.
And the swing arm cover, so that was
Very
all.
nice.
Yeah, that was all from my company, and the engine covers and whatnot too.
Definitely approved.
Yeah, I feel like the silver was like a little too much.
Yeah.
I think it looks cleaner now, all carbon and black, and Aprilia, beautiful colors. Love this bike. And Steve's V4R is getting the whole engine rebuilt and everything. So, like I said, they work on everything over here. And Master's right here, the magician. So like I was saying, we already did one side. He's already, looks like you're almost getting done with the other side at this point. The other one is already off and...
Just have to put the reservoir on and then we bleed both and then you have to...
Literally I've been filming for like 5-6 minutes and he already has the other one off and the other one and the new one on. Like I was saying, I'm sorry to all the Italian flags. Like I said, I love Italy and I love you guys' flag, but we had to remove the little Italian flag from here. You can still see it on this side. Just because it's a Japanese bike, there's like no red on it, so it looks a lot cleaner, just all black like this. You know, and I would say I like these Masters better. They look cleaner. You know, the silver goes better because it kind of matches actually the engine right here. So, yeah, I like it way better than it used to be like that champagne color, the old ones. Where are they at? Where are they at? Yeah, these ones right here. Kind of like a goldish, has a little gold in it. But sadly, we can't reuse. I love these levers and they were OGs. Sadly, we will not be able to use these levers. I mean, we do have arguably better levers. The only thing though, I want the levers that have like the cutouts here. But we'll see. I think we can get some sort of like different levers that specifically fit the RCS. So we shall see, And I was like I was saying, the RR, not the Corsa Corta Masters, those are even cooler from Brembo, but they're like double the price. And they're all black and nicely machined. So I was like, that's more fitting for the H2R because that's a bike we're going like completely crazy on, you know? This one still gets upgrades, still gets love, but I feel like that stuff is just excessive. And the H2R is excessive, so it makes sense. But I'm just so excited to ride this thing again, especially now that like she's good, you know what I mean? Obviously, we did like the basics too, like oil change and stuff like that, correct? Everything is good and clean. So... she's gonna be all ready to go for Vegas. And then what else do we have? Like I said, my Extrenta's back there. Super Veloce is here. We're waiting on more parts. We're gonna do basic service for the Extrenta, like oil and fluids and whatnot. Actually, Mikey, one last thing. Do you think we can, as soon as we're done with this, do you think we can clean the air filter on it real quick?
On this bike?
Yeah, on this one.
Yeah,
I don't remember the last time. I know where it is. It's right here. So it's only these like couple bolts here. And we should be able to like slide it out and clean this air filter. Because I have the Sprint POA F1 filter on it, which is a race filter. So I feel like it's probably better to clean that up before. Or maybe we should keep it dirty so less particles go through. So it's less dangerous because Vegas is dusty. I don't know. Yeah. We also still have you still have the rotors, correct? The floating rotors.
Yeah, I still have the rotors whenever we want to.
Yeah. I wonder what bike we're going to put those on.
Yeah.
Do you think we could put it on this one maybe? Or is it going to have the same problem?
I will have to. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because I'm thinking for the HOR, I'm gonna get carbon ceramics for it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can fix that issue. It's just gonna take some time. You know?
Okay. So I'd have to. I mean, if I'm bringing it back here later,
Yeah.
then maybe I could draw. I don't know. Maybe. But then I was thinking because the event is at night, I can't take the Extrenta back because it's gonna be at night. No headlights. Unless I ride the Super Veloce like this without side fairings. I could. I don't know. We shall see. Okay, we'll figure that out later. So H2 is almost done. As soon as this is done, I'm gonna obviously like ride this bike, and you know we're gonna test it a little bit. I don't know how much testing we can do because it's LA and traffic and whatnot, but at least do our first ride in a minute on her, and then at some point, you know, in nicer, cleaner, safer environments, we're gonna do proper, you know, testing, test some top speed, make sure the clutches, everything is good before we ship her back. And now, finally, I think there's a special MV that we can check out. Can we take a look at that special MV right now?
Ooh, absolutely.
Perfect. Let's go. We get him some exclusive MV stuff, right?
Very exclusive.
I'm so excited because believe it or not, actually, I don't even know. I don't think I'm not allowed to say this, but so I was offered to potentially get this bike as another deal with MV, but look at that. Dude, the colorway of this thing is so beautiful. So this is an F3. You guys remember that I've ridden an F3 and I really like the way they ride. And we literally thought about getting one for the track because that would be a lot of fun.
Exactly.
But this
it's made
is
for the track.
essentially,
What it is.
this is essentially made for the track. So I talked about that like years ago with a regular F3. So now they literally made the track version. So I love the colorway. This is so sick. It's black, silver, and gold. Carbon wheels. We don't want to mess with, you know, any of the boxes. Everything is tied in. It's okay. I can sneak my phone right here. Look at that. Look at these carbon. They look like BSTs from here.
It is Rotobox, I think, that I collaborated on.
Now look at what the
Wait,
box
really?
says. Comes with a racing kit. That's
Ooh.
a tuned ECU, and together with the Acropolis exhaust, brings the power up to 160 horsepower.
So it comes with a acro exhaust and a tune ECU. Oh, look at that triple tree. Look at the forks. Number 21 out of 300. Of course. All the MVs, I was just complaining to them. Everything is 300 except the bike that I have. The Super Veloce 1000 is 500.
You won't let that go, right?
I know.
Hey, what about the Augo? Only 83, so.
I know. That one is different. Like it kind of like MV Ducati when they do like it's like for a racer. That's different. It's like if I don't really, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I like when it's a special MV bike. You know, I like to keep it with MV, not like the racers and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm more of a fan of the brand than a specific person, personally. But this bike is so beautiful. We can't do too much, obviously, because it's
Lots
this
of
is
CNC parts,
very. I can see it.
full all-ins package,
Yeah,
front and rear.
looks awesome.
The seat
Absolutely cool.
also.
Yeah, the stitching is just. I love this colorway. It's very clean. Look at that front fender. Look at that. It's like integrated brake cooling and everything. That is so cool. All the exposed carbon. Well, the Super Veloce is gonna have a lot more exposed carbon hopefully soon. So
Absolutely.
we're working on that too. But this is beautiful. Thank you guys for the sneak peek.
Anytime.
Thank you.
This was a special, I think occurrence. We have 3 of them on order. This one, we couldn't even unpack it. It's gone, sold. So we have 2 more coming, and that's about it.
Well, good thing I wasn't touching it because like he was saying, this one is already sold, already done for. So I'm glad I got to at least check it out because it is very beautiful. And like he was saying, there's only 2 more. So if you guys want one, MV Agusta LA, we're showing you guys the exclusive back here. So you know where to come. Or if you don't want to buy a bike, at least come service your bike here. There's also another video. We're good. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. there's also another bike that's being unveiled today at the MV event. So after this, I'm gonna take my H2, do that ride, do that test ride, and have fun. And then after that, I'm gonna come back here with the H2 again, and you know, gotta crash the meet in style. And we're gonna check out the new Super Veloce. No, not Super Veloce, the new Oro. I'm just gonna say that. It's a new Oro. It's kind of been in the background here because it's already here, because today is the unveiling in a few hours. But yeah, it's a really sick bike. And of course, I have to be here for the unveiling of that bike. And we gotta show up with the H2. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm very excited for that. So we'll stay tuned. You guys need help?
No, we're good.
Good? Awesome. Okay. I'll go back to Mikey then. Back in the crate she goes. You know, I've never had that with all of my bikes. I've never done an uncrating, unboxing. They've always just been like there.
So the wheel actually said BST. The rotor box is on the auto.
Yeah. I know my wheels, see? But yeah, beautiful. One day maybe we'll do some sort of unboxing when I get a bike. I don't know why, even though a lot of my bikes were new, they never came in like boxes or crates. I know, I gotta wait for the next one. Look at this thing. Look at this F4. Full carbon tail. I was just walking by and I was like, holy carbon. This is sick. A lot of carbon on this F4. Entire front face is carbon. Is this a special F4 or something? Because that's crazy. I've never seen so much. Holy. This has, oh my God. Wait, this is really sick. Look at that, guys. It's like all carbon and like gold. That's sick. F4 1000R. Hey, Mikey. Is this a custom job on this F4 or is it just a special model?
No, it's a customer and he fully customized it.
Respect.
The mirrors are one-off. Like he really like paid extra just to get the mirrors done.
Oh, wow.
Nobody makes it.
Sounds like me. I like whatever he's doing, but yeah, it's a completely custom F4, full carbon. Like Mikey was saying, the mirrors are like one off. He just did it specifically for this. Absolutely crazy. Beautiful, whoever owns this bike. I like it. I respect the custom work. Then we have the beautiful Xtrenta, Steve's V4R, and finally the H2. How are we looking?
Almost there.
Perfect.
The second reservoir.
All right. Well, you guys, this is quite the fun update. I feel like we showed you guys. Sorry, guys. How are you doing? Don't mind me just talking to my phone over here. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe. It was cool showcasing all these bikes. And my bike's getting worked on. A lot of exciting stuff. Modifying bikes is like one of my favorite things to do, obviously, besides riding them and having fun with them. So stay tuned, drop a like, subscribe. Next video is gonna be definitely riding the H2R. I was gonna say the H2R, but it's gonna be riding the H2, which I'm very excited for because it's finally complete and good to go. We're gonna take her to the back cave. I'm gonna get my friend's reaction to that. And yeah, we should be good to go then. And after that, we're gonna crash the MV event revealing the new Oro with my H2. I took a voting. I was like, do I take the R1M here? And they wanted to see the H2, of course. So we'll do the H2, but we'll give the R1M some love. So again, huge shout out to MV Agusta Los Angeles. Come check them out. And yeah, peace out and ride safe, guys. Bye, Mikey.